Konnichiwa, hello, my name is Miki and welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys some tips and tricks for those of you who wear glasses. Yes, I am a eyeglasses wearer. I don't even know how to really say that. I wear freaking glasses. You get the point. Basically, I'm just going to be sharing with you guys how I go about my day, having to wear these things on my face without having them mess up my makeup or smear or smudge or rub off. So a little disclaimer before we get into the video. If you are super sensitive to profanity or if you are easily offended, this is not the place for you. I am a no filter bitch and I have no idea what's going to come out of my mouth. So keep that in mind while you're watching. So if you're interested in a few tips and tricks for those of you who wear glasses on your face, then just stay tuned. So, a little side note here, I know I need new glasses, all right? These are scratched, they are busted, they're falling apart on me. A lot of things have been really hectic in this household and I just haven't really had time to get a new prescription and to get new glasses. So I have just been suffering with these things for about a year and a half now. Now I'm one of those people who have to wear eyeglasses. I really despise, okay, I'm not gonna say despise, that's a really strong word. I really cannot stand people who think it's cute to wear glasses to style them with your outfit, okay? Because when you actually need glasses to see, it ain't fun. I actually hate wearing glasses because not only does it fuck up your makeup, but it covers your makeup. So if you're having like a full glam day and you need to wear glasses, forget it, because the glasses are basically gonna hide every good thing that you have like on your eyes. Like if you have an extravagant eye look or you want to wear long falsies and you wear glasses, you just might as well forget about it. One of my first tips that I'm going to give you guys is know where your glasses sit on your face. That means where your glasses touch. So of course they're going to touch here. They're probably going to touch on your cheeks if you have ginormous fucking cheeks like I do. Some of us just, you know, we're born with these things. And of course around the temples or where the sides of your glasses go. I am one of those unlucky people who have to have a special type of pair of glasses because I have an Asian nose. Yes, you heard it, that is a thing. I have an Asian nose, which basically means that the bridge of my nose sits a lot lower than most of you Caucasian people out there with the nice bridge that y'all can contour and do all kinds of amazing shit with. I am not one of those people. I have a very low bridge on my nose. So whenever I pick out glasses, I have to pick out the glasses with the actual pads, which I freaking hate, I despise. As you can see, I don't have those. Or where the nose rest is, mine actually has to stick out a little further than those of you who actually have a bridge to your nose. Being an Asian girl or half Asian girl stuck in a American country, I did not have the option to choose a Asian fit pair of glasses. So these basically just slip and slide all over my face and I fucking hate it. Yes, your girl needs new glasses. I know. If anybody makes a comment on that, I swear to God, I will lose my shit. I get it. The other day, I was online reading about some tips and tricks that people wrote about wearing glasses, what you should and what you shouldn't do. And I just kept thinking to myself, these people not must wear glasses for a living, because some of the tips and tricks on there were fucking ridiculous. One of the things that I was reading was how your eyebrows should be a lighter color than your glasses frame. Well, some of us, like people who have black hair and want to wear, you know, bright eyeglasses, don't have that option. I'm one of those people. I have dark hair. I have purple framed glasses, and I'm not going to be able to sit here and color my eyebrows like a light purple like this. It just ain't going to happen. If you're reading those kind of tips and tricks, you might want to reevaluate them and see if those people actually wear glasses. I felt like they had no idea what the hell they were talking about. Anyways, as you guys can see, I am wearing my eyebrows. As you can see, I have already done my eyebrows. I have already pried my face. Know where your glasses sit. I know I'm going like in a spiral here. Again, my mind has been so just all over the place, so I apologize. You want to avoid putting on too much foundation on the parts where your glasses actually touch your face. So for me, that would be where my nose pads actually sit and my cheeks. I honestly don't worry about my temples so much because my glasses aren't so tight to where they rub the makeup off on my temple area. To me, there are two ways that you can do your makeup if you're someone who wears glasses. One, you can either go the route that I just explained where you put less product on the parts that your glasses touch your face, or you can powder the shit out of them and set those areas, which is mostly what I do because I am someone who needs that makeup. I am gonna be going in applying my foundation. Everything that I will be putting on my face will be linked down below in the description box per usual. I'm really pissed off at Tarte because they came out with this foundation, which let me just say has an amazing formula, especially if you're a dry girl. I actually did a video on that and it's included in one of my top 5 favorite foundations for dry skin. I'll leave that up in the eye over there if you guys are interested in seeing it. They had removed it from the fucking shelves to replace it with the new Tarte Shape Tape, Face Tape, whatever foundation. I'm a little sad, but mostly mad about that because Tarte, y'all had a good foundation going, good formula, and all you had to do was add some fucking shades. But what did you do? You went and reformulated the whole thing. So who knows if it's even good anymore for people who have dry skin. I heard it was like a matte finish foundation or like a natural matte, which we all know, even though it's natural matte, most likely it's still not great for dry skin. I actually don't put on a lot of makeup where my glasses touch my nose area because, like I said earlier, my glasses slip up and down. So if I have too much product on my nose, that shit is gonna cake up and it's gonna slide off and you're gonna see like a cakey oval kind of shape because that's where my glasses have been, you know, sliding up and down. I like to take the back of my sponge where it's clean and kind of wipe off the excess. So as you can see, now I definitely have minimal, especially here, you can tell that I have minimal foundation. What I'm going to do now is go back in with the pointy side of the sponge and just add that small coverage of whatever I have left on the sponge because, like I said, I don't want to add too much foundation there. Same thing for this area here. I like to minimize as much foundation as I can on my cheek area because any single time I smile, the cheeks always hit the bottom part of my glasses and I really hate that. So what I'm going to do is just kind of blend this cheek area a little bit more so it's almost, as you can see, I have a lot of shit peeking through. Next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna put on concealer. Now, a lot of people think, or they have this idea that when you're wearing glasses, it hides like your dark circles and all that's down there, but it actually enhances them. I don't know if you've noticed when people actually take their glasses off, their eyes look a lot smaller than you would imagine underneath the glasses, but then when they put their glasses back on, it basically magnifies everything that is around or behind the lenses. So what you wanna do is you definitely want to add concealer, but you want to keep it minimal and you don't want to do the whole triangle method where you're bringing it all the way down on the sides of your cheeks because, again, if you're one of those people where your cheeks hit the frame of the glasses, you're not going to want a lot of concealer down there because, again, it's just going to cake up and rub off and it's going to look like shit. I'm taking my, oh god, you guys, I have been loving this since I did my review on it. I have been wearing it every single day. I am not going to bring my concealer any lower than this because my cheeks are right there, and if I were to put my glasses on right now, let's see, you can see that I'm not going past my lens frame, and that's where I want to keep the concealer. So normally whenever I blend out my concealer, I take it on the sides of my nose. You don't want to do that here because, again, you're just adding more product where more product does not need to be added. I'm going to take this on the sides of my temples because, again, I don't really have that rubbing problem. If you are someone where your glasses rub on your temples, you may want to skip this step on, you know, bringing your concealer up here. I'm pretty sure you guys can see this, but my eyes, as I've mentioned before, they are more sunken in than poofy. So basically wherever they stop sinking is wherever I stop the concealer. So I don't blend it any further than where my eyes are sunken in. Do you see that? I'm just going to take my Physicians Formula powder here and I'm going to set my face in the normal areas you would normally set. I'm not going to do below the eyes just yet, and I'm not going to do the sides of my nose. I'm one of those people who just do not like loose powders because they just, I don't know, they just create a mess, and for some reason, again, I have not been able to find like a really nice loose powder that doesn't change the color of my foundation or my concealer. This is the only powder that I have found so far. I reviewed this in my last video as well, that has not drastically changed the color of my foundation or concealer. So I am going to be taking the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Translucent Loose Powder. I have this guy right here. Now, instead of just setting like what I did earlier with my cheeks and my temple area, you're gonna bake on top of this. Now, I know it's probably gonna sound like, oh, it's gonna be a cakey mess. No, because you didn't apply as much foundation. You shouldn't have applied any concealer to the side of your nose, and the same should go with your temples and a little bit here in your cheek area. So all I'm gonna do is take the pointy end of my sponge. I'm gonna take as much powder as I can. I'm gonna coat this bad boy like this. All I'm gonna do is add it on that area right there. So basically where your pads on your glasses sit, that is where you want to bake your face. If you guys didn't know, setting the face, basically you're just putting powder all over and that's it. When you're baking, you put on a crap ton of powder, you leave it there for a little bit, and then you wipe it off. So there's the difference. So as you can see, I have very minimal coverage here on the sides of my nose where my glasses are going to rest. That is exactly how I want it to be. And as you can see, I have concealer under my eye, but I didn't bring it on my nose and I didn't bring it further down than where my sunken eyes stop. Here on my cheeks, a lot of discoloration and all that is peeking through because again, my glasses touch my cheeks whenever I smile or whenever they slide down just a bit. So I don't want to put any more product down here. So we're going to keep the loose powder to the nose area and to the temples. So if you are one of those people where the foundation rubs off the temples, this is where you want to go ahead and bake the face. Basically, we are putting our face into the oven and making fucking muffins. Today, I'm just going to keep it to blush. I don't want to do contour and highlight. No, actually, I mean, I'm going to do highlight, okay? Let's be real. But I'm not going to do any more contour. You got the blush, you got the powder that's baking your face. This is about the time where I would wipe the powder off my face just because I don't really like the feeling of it, you know, drying out my face further than it already is. So I'm just going to take a little brush like this and I'm just going to brush that powder off of the mug. Now that you've wiped off all that excess powder, it's on to the eyelids. As I was saying before, I was looking online for, you know, other people's tips and tricks, and I read somewhere that it said to use colors that enhance your eye color. Normally when I wear glasses, it's because I don't have time to put in contacts. Like I need to get ready and I need to leave the house. I don't need to look pretty or done or glam. So whenever I see someone wearing glasses, I normally don't picture glam with glasses because I just don't. I actually like to keep my eyes more neutral. And what I'm going to be using today is my first palette ever, like name brand palette ever coming to America, and that is the Too Faced Natural Eyes. As you can see, the packaging is still in its old packaging. The colors are nice, natural, neutral, and safe. Because I'm one of those people who have hooded eyes and not creases, if you do have a crease, you want to go ahead and darken up your crease a little bit. But if you're someone like me who has hooded eyes, you want to darken up where your crease would be. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a fluffy brush and I'm going to go into one of my favorite shades here, which is Nude, and I'm going to pop that all into the, I guess you could say, eye socket. Now that I have that nude color down, I want to take a darker nude color, and you want to use a pointed or tapered blending brush, especially if you have hooded eyes. That way you can get right into the eye crease, eye socket. I don't even know what it's called anymore because I don't have one. I am going to take Cashmere Bunny right here, and I'm going to take my Carity E30 brush, and I'm just going to add this where my crease normally would be if I had one. Now that I've darkened up the crease area, I'm gonna go onto my lids. If you want to go ahead and darken your crease even more, that's fine because it's just gonna add more depth to your eyes. I'm just someone who likes to keep everything kind of light. I don't like to use like this really, really dark color here, except for what we're gonna do here shortly. The whole key for your eyes is you want to darken up your crease area, but you wanna keep your lid very, very light. You don't wanna add any dark colors because it's just gonna make your eyes look smaller, and you don't want that. Your eyes are very magnified when you have your glasses on, so you want to be able to brighten up the area. So I'm going to go ahead and take Honey Pot and Silk Teddy mixed together, and I'm going to put that on my lid. I don't want to bring it up too far, and I don't want to put it on the hoods of my eyes because once you put it onto your hooded eye area, it's only going to enhance that area, and it's going to make your hooded eyes look more hooded, if that makes sense. So now that I'm done lightening and brightening up my lid, I'm going to go ahead and put Silk Teddy in my inner corner because you want to brighten those areas up as much as possible. This next step you don't have to do. I always do it. I never ever leave the house without putting on some kind of eyeshadow on my bottom lash line because I just don't like it when it looks so plain like this. There's like no color on my bottom lash line. So all I'm going to do is going to take a buffer brush. I'm going to go back into Nude, and I'm just going to lightly line my lash line. I don't want to add too much color there. Next step, you're going to take any kind of eyeliner, whether it's white or a light beige, something that is a little close to your skin tone, because any kind of light and bright eyeliner is going to make your eyes pop that much more. So that's what we're going to do next. So I'm actually going to take two liners. I'm going to take the the Pixie Endless Silky Eye Pen, and this is in the shade Rose Glow. And then I'm going to take the NYX Retractable Eyeliner, and this is in white. And first I put down the Pixie Rose Glow color, so I'm going to put that in my waterline. Now that we have that on, I'm going to go ahead with the white liner, and I'm just going to go right on top of that. If you guys haven't noticed watching my videos, I am not a very big eyeliner person. I don't like eyeliner because I have hooded eyes. So when you have hooded eyes and you add eyeliner, it just makes that space so much smaller looking, and so I really don't like it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back into the Too Faced Natural Eyes palette, and I'm going to go into the shade, this shade. I can never say it. It's Sexpresso? Am I saying it right? Sexpresso. I'm just going to smudge this into the top lash line. So I'm not going to do it like a liner. If you guys do have more lid space, go ahead and, you know, line the eyes out like you normally would with a eyeliner. Or if you have eyeliner and you want to go with that, that's fine too. I am actually only going to do the outer edge right here, and I'm only going to bring this in halfway. And this is just to give my lashes a little bit more depth. Now that I have that dark color, it kind of pulls my eyes just a little bit, and it's going to open up my eyes a little more, especially because I have that lighter color in my waterline. Oh, your girl eyeshadow be looking patchy as fuck on this side. I apologize. I don't know what's going on. Anyways, you get the point. Basically, you want to deepen and darken the crease, or where your crease would be, and you want to deepen and darken your lash line on the top, but for the bottom on the waterline, you want to brighten it so your eyes kind of give that little pop. Last step is the lashes. Now, I know that some of you guys who actually have a nose bridge can afford to go on and wear false lashes. Me, on the other hand, because I do have a lower nose bridge and my glasses sit a little bit closer to my face, I cannot wear false lashes because then they're going to be hitting the inside of my glasses, of my lens, and I despise that feeling. That feeling is just so uncomfortable when you like blink and your lashes get like stuck on the lens. It is just not a fun deal. No one wants to deal with that. Also, if you keep doing that and it starts hitting your lens, it's gonna pull the lashes slowly off. So you want to opt for maybe a lengthening mascara, which is what I do. But one key point is you definitely always want to curl your lashes. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Now, curling your lashes opens up your eyes a lot more, especially when you add mascara. Basically, the whole point of this is to open your eyes up more so they look like they are there. They're open. We can see, you know. We got glasses on, but we can still see, people. All right. Already, my eyes just look like, hello, I'm here. I can see. Except I really can't because I don't have my glasses. After you curl your lashes, of course, you want to add some mascara. Now, for me, I still have not found, I take that back. I have found one mascara and only one mascara that actually lengthens my lashes, doesn't pull my curls down, and that is the Milk Kush Mascara. But I cannot use this guy anymore because it has basically just become a dry, clumpy, hot mess, so I am not even going to reach for this right now. But this is my favorite mascara so far. I'm gonna have to get another one because, again, this one's kind of dried up. But this not only makes your lashes fan out, but it adds length, it adds a bit of volume, and it keeps a freaking curl. So that is why I like my Milk mascara. If you're not into spending $30 for a mascara, I have two affordable options here. First, I have the Wet n Wild Megaslim Skinny Mascara. I actually really like this, especially for the bottom lashes, because it's waterproof and I find that it doesn't smudge and budge throughout the day. Also, even for my top lashes, it fans them out and it lengthens them. For the other option, I have the No. 7 Extreme Length Mascara. The only thing that I hate about this is the boo-boo applicator. It is that shitty silicone applicator that always pokes me in the eyes, but the formula itself is amazing. I love it. It fans out your lashes, it lengthens them. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply the No. 7 mascara to my lashes. You can definitely notice the difference. On this side, I have a lot more lengthier lashes, and then this eye, I have nothing. So basically, whole point of this tutorial is to make them eyes pop. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and put my glasses on so you guys can kind of see what it looks like. Excuse all the lights and the glare. Now I can kind of show you why I add concealer and no further down than my cheeks, because as you can see, right here is where my cheeks hit the frame of my glasses, and the concealer stops right there, because you do want to add concealer because your glasses are going to add kind of a shadow under your eyes. So as you can see, my under eyes are still nice and bright. I'm trying to get an angle so you guys can actually see without all these lights blaring onto my lenses and reflecting back, but it's a little hard. Alrighty, and there you have it. This is the type of makeup that I would normally do for those days where I have to wear my glasses or I just don't have time to do a full glam and put my contacts in and all that good stuff. So aside from you guys having to look at these busted ass glasses, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If I could, I would love to go back to 20/20 vision. Now people are like, get LASIK, but can you sit there with your eyes open and people poking and prodding in there? I can't. So I'm definitely not going to be getting LASIK anytime soon because I just don't have the balls to do it. I hope this helps some of you guys out there because I know when I first started wearing glasses and I was wearing makeup, I look a hot mess because all my makeup was moving around and it just looked like pure shit. So hopefully this can help one of you guys out there. So that is it for this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed making it for you. If you did, please get a thumbs up and don't forget to click that big red button that says subscribe. Also, don't forget to hit that bell notification so you actually know when I post my videos. And as always, if you have any tips, tricks, questions, comments, or if you simply want to talk shit, leave it all in the comment section below. And I hope to see you guys in my next video. Bye bye!